talk of love, there is a mention of zikr and dhikr and fikr in Sufism. Both dhikr and fikra means restlessness and love, remembrance. Remembrance and restlessness. Where you are longing for the beloved, there is a smokeless fire in your heart, longing. The prime example is pre Vedic time, not pre Vedic, but pre Sufi times. Example is Mother Radha. She was in love with Krishna so much. People create so many gossips around gopis and Krishna and Radha and Krishna, romanticizing their relationships. It is absurd. Gopis from Mathuras, Radha from Mathura. When Krishna left that place, he was hardly 13 years of age. Radha was double his age. She was like a mother. And see what kinds of pictures we see. Krishna dancing away with gopis. How can you even imagine? Look at these 13-year-old boys here. Look at this guy. Where is he? He wants to start meditation. He's only 12. Right? Can you imagine him romanticizing with 26-year-old one? And see how many stories are created around them. Absurd. Hindus should wake up and understand that. But the prime example, though she was motherly or of mother's age, she was so much in love with Krishna. Krishna means the meaning of the word Krishna, irresistible attraction. And she is an example. She couldn't resist. Her love for him was fundamental to her existence. So once she was reciting the name Krishna, Krishna, just out of what we call that longing, she became Krishna. And when she became Krishna, she started reciting Radhe, 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 Radhe. That is absolute love. That is ishq of a different order. That's what we should learn, if at all you want to learn from such relationship, that how love can culminate to that extent. Sufism is precisely that ishq, ishq, ishq. And what we are doing in the name of religion, hate, hate, hate. So it's time we embrace the paths of love. Let's not give any name. Let's not even call it yoga or Sufism, because there also people relate them with as something. If you go deeper into Sufism, and when you go into prehistoric aspects of all the elements that we talk of, Panchabhutas, and when you go into Naqshbandiya philosophy of Sufism, you will say Naqshbandiya means one who has drawn the Naqsha, the map of journey. And there you will also find the same principle resonating. Panchabhutas, we talk of Panchagni, the Ravan enemy, I would not call him enemy or anything, but who created a lot of trouble for Lord Rama, he had the mastery over Panchabhutas. So having mastery also doesn't make you a gentleman, see. Or, as Babuji humorously used to say when someone would ask him, Babuji, can you awaken my Kundalini? These are very typical questions, especially in South America. Everyone wants to awaken Kundalini. Because there are so many fantastic stories around. You can fly and you can walk on water, etc. You can walk through the walls. These are all gossips. Babuji would reply, look, Lord Rama's Kundalini was awakened, and so was Ravan's. So what's the use? So love is the fundamental thing. See, it is the essence of everything. In short, I would say it's a divine romance. So
So, along with these attributes, one of the major attributes that I see in you, which is like a Sufi and Waliullah, is that you see beyond any biases. And one of the concepts in psychiatry is about empathy. So, empathy at its highest level is when you can actually love and empathize with your enemy, and and can feel the pain of a person that you don't like that much. And that is the attribute of prophets and saints and Sufis. I see in that in you, and that inspires me that it is attainable. That is the transcendence that you talk about. Is it?
yes, if I can achieve it, as you say, anyone can achieve it. See, the idea like that I have to empathize or I have to love, to be compassionate, to be sympathetic, to be kind. These are all spectrum of the same feelings. Sympathy graduates into empathy, graduates into kindness and compassion, and then ultimately you help. What's the point of I feel empathy for someone? What is your next step? Extend the help. Without that, empathy is useless. In fact, feeling empathetic and not doing anything will create guilt in you, which is even more dangerous. कुछ करना था, I should have done something. Your heart is melting. You wanted to do something, but somehow you could not do it. Willingness was there, but body was not acting. Then there is a problem. See, we all feel, Subhe, I like to meditate. But where is your action? You're empathizing with yourself, and still there is no action. When you empathize for others, it perhaps not even empathy, but just to prove that you are such a great helper and such a generous fellow, you end up helping. Often not out of empathy, just to prove that I can help, just to prove that I am so generous and kind, you end up doing such something for the other, which is again creating more problems. The other person will be benefited, but you'll be hurting yourself if you are helping without love. Love is the key element of our existence. इश्क बिना आदमी आदमी नहीं. That's Babuji's quote actually. Without this love, our actions, our work, maybe working as a housewife or a doctor or a teacher, whatever be the profession, without love, that work becomes labor, shram, a torture. I feel, say, I've been banging these dishes all day. She'll keep complaining as soon as that fellow is entering the home and make his life miserable. Because she's doing all this not out of love. Likewise, knowledge without love is foolishness. Karm without love, without ishq, it's shram or pareshani. Babuji Maharaj gives a beautiful example of a farmer working in his farms or the laborers working in the farms, especially the laborers. They lose muscles, they're all bones. But few hours of working out in a gym makes you build muscles. What is the difference? One is doing with passion and love, another is doing out of hate. अच्छा, मेरे को करना पड़ता है ये सब, खेत में जाना पड़ता है. Then there is a problem. Same thing, meditation करना पड़ेगा आज. दाजी आया, हॉल जाना पड़ेगा. बीबी बोलती है ध्यान करो, वो पीछे पड़ गई है, सफाई करके नहीं आए बेडरूम में. So these are all, we have to look at it with a very, look at things with full awareness. Awareness is the key. Meditation practices creates that high level of awareness within us. And we have to act with that. Otherwise, what would you do with this samadhis? What is the use of samadhi? You experience, but that samadhi like state is not being extended in your day to day work. So the meditative mind must become dynamic. I think one last question, sir. Okay.
Last question. That has to do with the awareness. And as you just mentioned, in psychiatry also, we have this concept of insightfulness and observing ego and third eye, that we can actually see and observe ourselves. And that is what the message of, or the concept of meditation is. So, what I have seen in my practice is that not everybody is blessed with that. This is a gift to have that awareness. Do you think that meditation can actually develop that skill which somebody is not born with?
I would say no and yes. Because you have heard the term, no? Premeditated murder. Means the plan is so well designed and executed that he's never caught. Hey, you guys watch Guy Colombo? Babuji Maharaj would say, if you give this transmission and make a person meditate, especially a thief, he becomes a pakka thief, perfect thief. So, with meditation, the purpose is important. Your attitude is very important. I've felt many a times people cursing me. He's always seeing this person and not me. He's always seeing this person and not. They meditate on this and they spoil their condition. What is wrong with me? I feel that. It's like they're hitting me with the arrows. But whose condition are you spoiling? Your own. So meditation serves a purpose if the goal is right. That's why Babuji says, fix your goal. It should not be nothing less than the highest. Even if it is hypothetical, make it the highest. God realization we often say as the highest, but we don't know what God is and what realization is, right? But so we keep a hypothetical understanding that, okay, I'll have that and pursue it. See, sign of progress, sign of growth is simple to identify. Is my heart flowering with love? Do I still have expectations? Have I accepted the existence as it is? You keep fighting with your spouse, perhaps, expecting too much. Drop everything. Accept the other person as if he or she is never ever going to change. Then you'll have peace of mind. And then you can meditate well. You will need to go to Dr. Ali for psychiatric treatment. Once you accept, I accept my life, you won't need him then. See. Then the journey will beckon. Babuji will be seen very clearly. Yeah, yes, the master is waiting. I had to better wake up and start walking towards him, not towards Dr. Ali. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Ali Rizwan. Thank you, thank you, thank you, sir. Thank you. You know the meaning of Rizwan? Sab bataiye aap from your
Angel guarding the heavens.
It's not enough. He's at the gate, like a policeman directing this way or that way. Say, thank you. Thank you.
She wants the book.